Lately, I have been hearing a lot about vibe coding, and knowingly, unknowingly, I have been doing it for a couple of years now using GitHub Copilot and recently using Cursor. Then I was looking for a tool, mostly open source, which I can actually use and spin it up on my own and without using any of the proprietary model, example Anthropics or anything. So then I came across this tool called All Hands AI. It's a pretty amazing Copilot tool which you can actually use prompt engineering, and similar to Cursor, it gives you the full-blown application running. And when I tried to run it on my laptop, which has an NVIDIA AI, and the small language model was not enough to fit into the memory and it threw an error. Then I had to do launch A100. In this video, I'll walk you through step by step how you can quickly get up and running a vibe coding tool on yourself with some basic monitoring. Of course, this setup is not actually production ready. You have to do a lot of security changes, but it is good to get started as a developer and as a playground. Happy vibe coding. In order to launch All Hands AI tool, I will be launching A100 on Denvr Cloud. For this example, I'll be choosing full HGX card with NVIDIA drivers pre-installed. After a few minutes, when the VM is launched, the public IP will be available and you can do SSH into it using the key that you provided during the spin up time. Now I will follow the blog article to step by step install the dependencies, example vLLM and other dependencies. Now simply launch vLLM. It will take some time based on the model size to download it into the local machine. Once the inference server is up, I can quickly run the LLM ping Python script in the repo to see if it is running and accessible. Next step will be to spin up the monitoring stack, which includes Prometheus, NVIDIA DCGM exporter and vLLM configuration for Prometheus. After setting up the Grafana, I will just import the dashboards. And now the final step of launching the All Hands AI Docker container. Make sure there is no port conflict because both uses 3000 ports, and for this example I'm using the same machine for running the inference, monitoring and the All Hands AI. However, in real production scenario, you might be running on different machines. Now it is up and running, even though it is showing 3000 port because I port forwarded to 3001. I will go and open the All Hands AI web front and go ahead and modify the advanced setting to point to your own inference server. In this case, it is the same machine. And for API token, you can put any word. Doesn't really matter because it is unsecure. then launch from scratch, it will actually start a new chat window similar to any other tool, and you can see it has all the tools, VS Code, terminal, and usually it takes few minutes to actually spin up the full container. And here is the prompt, and you can see there is a error because I did a mistake, typo mistake when giving the backend of the inference API. I typed HTTP twice. After fixing it, if you put the prompt one more time, it will work. And you can see once I fired the prompt, the backend inference started running, and I can see that in the Grafana dashboards and also the vLLM output that it is interacting on the both sides. And you can see on the NVIDIA dashboard, the temperature of GPU is rising. It means it is consuming more power, and you can see vLLM token generation are also increasing. And on this side, it is creating all the code that I requested it to do it. And you can see the full blown application is ready. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy vibe coding.